Hello, Super Chat Cat. Hi, Captain Lee fan. How are you? Okay, so we got some weather going on. It's been crazy with other stuff going on with the shootings. Right now, we've got some weather going on. So let me tell you about what's going on here. So there was an earthquake off the coast of Russia, and what was it? 8.8, 8.7. Let me see here. And now Hawaii. See, I looked at the governor, and he said something it could hit as early as, he said 7 something. That we've already passed that time, but they are evacuating. There, I'm trying to get evacuations taking place at the hotels. Hotels along the west coast of Hawaii's Big Island are evacuating guests because a tsunami warning is in place for all of the state's islands.
Honey,
Yes, dear.
1:17 a.m.
1:17 a.m.
is where it may hit Hawaii.
1:17 a.m. I'm just getting breaking news. Okay. 1:17 a.m. That's East Coast time or
Yes.
all right. It says that the Courtyard King Kona Beach Hotel, a Marriott hotel, is now closed, and that's in Kaliua Bay. It's evacuating all the guests to the Kilakiki High School, which sits further inland. And they're telling people to get further inland and as high as possible. And I know that sounds like, people are going to say, oh, as high as possible. Yeah, but they want them to get as high as possible and inland. And they don't want people that are not in the danger zones to go to the roads, to get on the roads and start looking around and wanting to see waves or whatever it is, because they're going to congest the roads, and it's already heavy traffic, okay? The drive to from the hotel to the high school normally takes about 15 minutes, but it may take longer because of the heavy traffic. There's an 8.8 earthquake that struck off Russia's east coast. It is the strongest tremor on the planet since 2011, when a 9.0 mega quake struck northeastern Japan, and is tied for the 6th strongest quake ever recorded. It's not clear how many countries may be affected or how strong the tsunami waves may be, but here are estimated arrival times. So, okay, the earthquake hit about 74 miles southeast of Petropavlovsk, Kamchatsky, Russia, at a shallow depth of 20.7 kilometers. That's near the tip of Russia's remote far eastern Kamchatka Peninsula. Series of powerful aftershocks have hit the area. Now, the tsunami warnings and advisories were issued for countries with Pacific coasts, including the Philippines, Indonesia, Japan, and Russia. In some countries, residents in affected areas have been told to evacuate to higher ground. In the United States, the West Coast is under a tsunami advisory, as well as portions of Alaska, Aleutian Islands, and Hawaii. Advisories are also in place for several Pacific U.S. territories, including Guam, the Northern Mariana Islands, and the American Samoa. Japan's northernmost island, Hokkaido, was one of the first places to report tsunami waves, along with parts of Russia. The waves have measured about 30 to 40 centimeters, 1 to 1.3 feet, less than the initial forecast of up to 9.8 feet. A tidal rise of 1 foot was observed by the volcanic island of Amchitka, Alaska, at 5:14 p.m. Pacific time. And meteorologists say it is the highest recorded water level above the tide level from the tsunami thus far. Now, New Zealand and Australia have both said there is currently no tsunami risk for their countries. Tsunami advisories are in effect for California, the coast from the Mexican border to the Oregon border, including the San Francisco Bay. Oregon, the coast from the California border to the Washington border, including the Columbia River. And Washington, the outer coast from the Oregon border to Slip Point, Columbia River, and then the Juan de Fuca Strait coast. British Columbia, Canada, the north coast, and Haida Gwaii, the central coast and northeast Vancouver Island, the outer west coast of Vancouver Island, and the Juan de Fuca Strait coast. South Alaska and the Alaskan Peninsula, Pacific coasts, and Aleutian Islands, Alaska, from Unimak Pass to Samalga Pass. There is no tsunami threat for other areas of the U.S. and Canadian Pacific coasts. So here's the, let me see if I can pull this over here so I could show you this. Okay, so here's the difference. In California had a watch. Okay, but it's been advised to an advisory. So a watch is prepare to take action, monitor local TV, social media, national weather, tsunami's possible, arrival time is several hours away, prepare now, alert level may change. Now they have an advisory, stay out of the water and away from the shore, strong currents, dangerous waves, in or near coastal waters. And then if you get to the warning, okay, get to higher ground or inland immediately, follow evacuation signage, dangerous tsunami is imminent, flooding and dangerous currents, 3 feet or 1 meter. And then information statement that you're just going to relax. You relax, prepare. And then those are your threats. Let's see. Let's see here. So National Weather Service offices across California are warning the residents to abide by one rule: stay away from the water. People on land should avoid the harbors and the marinas. Get off and away from the beach. Stay away from the water. Stay away from the beaches and waterways. Remain away from the shore until local officials say it's okay to return. Okay, this is an aerial photo. This is Japan, is this? Let me see. Yeah, let me see what this is. Still too early to say how damaging any tsunami waves will be or how many countries might be affected as nations along the Pacific prepare for potential impact. Japan's northernmost island, Hokkaido, was one of the first places to report tsunami waves, along with parts of Russia. The Oahu Emergency Management Department urges residents to get to higher ground. The department's, let me see here. Let me see if I can get this one. Oahu. Okay, so they have the, Oahu Department of Emergency Management tsunami warning. Destructive tsunami expected. Evacuate red areas of evacuation map or go to the 4th floor or above in a building at least 10 stories. Take action. Evacuate coastal areas in the primary evacuation zone. Let's see what else we have. Okay, let me go to and just see if you guys are.
Cat, hi, Captain Lee, Van, how are
Here we are. Hi, Jen Grill. Hi, Sassy Darcy. Hi, everybody. So, yeah, where's our California people? Evie, Cato. Hope you guys are doing what you're supposed to do. Let me see here. Let's see when they're supposed to. Warnings for California. Let's see here. Tsunami warning for Hawaii. Let's see when they said that this is National Weather Service has issued a tsunami warning for Hawaii after an earthquake hit Russia on Tuesday afternoon. Officials reported that a tsunami has been generated that could cause damage along coastlines of all islands in the state of Hawaii. Urgent action should be taken to protect lives and property. If tsunami waves impact Hawaii, the estimated earliest arrival of the first tsunami wave is 7:10 p.m., but 7:17 for the rest of Hawaii. Now, that came in, if that's Hawaii time, it came and gone. But now Jimmy told me they're saying 1:17 a.m. Well, sign. Okay. The public is urged to get out of the evacuation zone as soon as possible. Anywhere outside of the evacuation zone is considered a safe place. If possible, make plans to evacuate to a family member or friend's house who lives outside the evacuation zone. Let me see here. Hilo Airport is closed. They've been suspended as of 4:17 p.m. to facilitate evacuations. Commercial operations have been suspended, so you're not going to be doing anything over there. Let's see here. Tsunami waves. Tsunami wave heights cannot be predicted, and the first wave may not be the largest. Okay, let me just see here. Jimmy said that he heard 1:7. Okay, here's let me see this one. Okay, now this one is saying 10:17, 11:12. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this is the updated one. Tsunami warning was issued for Hawaii. The first tsunami wave is expected to reach land 10:17 p.m. Pacific time. So that is going to be 1:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So they've got What is it? It's 12, an hour and 13 minutes. Okay, an hour and 13 minutes. We'll see what happens here. Um, so 117. Tsunami warnings. Let me see here. Evacuation zone. Sirens are going off in Hawaii. That was an hour ago. Let's see. Warnings are also in place for Alaska, Hawaii, and other coasts south towards New Zealand. Now, they just said the Japan Meteorological Agency said a tsunami as high as 1.3 feet had been detected in 16 locations as the waves moved south along the Pacific coast to just northeast of Tokyo. Okay, let me see here if we've got our... California people. All right, hi UHP. So, poor whales or beach, so sad. Where'd you see that, Jen Grill? Where? From this? Where are you seeing this? On, Hokkaido? 30 wheels. Oh, wait, no, that's a strong tide stranded 5 beluga whales. Is that what you're talking about? Whales washing up on the beach. Phenomena. It's commonly known as beaching, is a phenomenon in which whales and dolphins strand themselves on land, usually a beach. But you know what I always thought? Everybody always tried to get the animal off back in the sea, and it never usually works out. And it's usually, I mean, this is different if there's multiple, but it's usually one animal. And I just think that's the way they die. That's what happens. That's how they die. And they're coming in, and that's how they die. And everybody's like pushing them out. But I truly think that's what happens when they're dying. But if there's a bunch. Kate O is here. Hi, it's Bink. What are you doing, Bink? Are you getting out of there? Why don't you call into the Zoom and tell us what's going on? Call in. The number's in Slack. Tell us about what's going on there. I don't see Kato in here. Am I miss? Oh, there's Kato. I see her now. Never mind. So, Kato or Bink, why don't you call in and tell us what's going on in your area? What am I supposed to do? She said. What do you mean? If you've got to go inland and up, if you're in the the danger zone there. Call in so we can talk to you about this. Call in. You can bet there will be those who want to be on the beach. Oh, they already said that, UHP. They already said there's people on the beach and people that are waiting to see the waves. And they told them, get off the beach. Yeah. But, yeah, of course, there's people that chase storms. Yeah, there's people that are going to be, I'm going to see the tsunami wave. I'll get out of the way fast. This is going to be a bad scene. Do you think so, UHP? Sometimes there's a lot of warnings, and thankfully it turns out to be not as bad as what they think, But you think this is going to be bad? Call in, Bink. Call in, Cato. Their number is in Slack. Call in. Yes, maybe their sonar is off due to the weather changes from the tsunami. Yeah, that or just it could be a lot of other things as well, too. Yeah. Bink, come on. Okay. Let me see here. All right, here we have California, the coast from the California-Mexico border to the Oregon-California border, including San Francisco Bay. You're under an advisory. That's up from a watch. That's start doing something. Let's see here. Forecasts. A tsunami has been generated. The first waves are forecasted to arrive at the following locations and specified times. Forecasted tsunami duration is the approximate length of time which the tsunami may produce dangerous currents and waves. Forecast max tsunami height is the highest expected water level above the tide. Forecasts are not provided for sites which have been impacted more than an hour prior to the time of the message. So, let's see. In Alaska, they have the highest is 3 to 5.6 feet. And that's supposed to have a forecast duration of 36 hours. That's in Alaska. Let me see. There's the Washington, Oregon. California. Fort Bragg. 0.8 to 1.5 feet. Crescent City, 3.1 to 5.7 feet. Monterey, less than 1 foot. Port San Luis, 1.7 to 3.2. San Francisco, less than a foot. Santa Barbara, 0.9 to 1.7. Let's see. And then La Jolla, Oceanside, Newport Beach, and Los Angeles Harbor, it says less than 1 foot. That's what it's saying right there. Think? What's she doing? Where'd she go? I admitted her. How come she didn't get admitted in? Where is she? There she is. What's going on?
What's going on?
You're in a tsunami.
I know. Where's the map at? I gotta see if I gotta go.
Well, I can't believe. Let me see. Where are you? In what county?
LA County,
Okay, let me.
but I'm very close to Long Beach.
Okay, let me see. Let's see. Oh, tsunami advisory issued for Long Beach. Let me see what it says here. It says the tsunami waves are forecasted to arrive locally around 1 a.m.
Tonight?
Yes.
Oh, geez.
And that way, yeah, because I think that is our time. So it's for you, it's 3 hours earlier. I'm trying.
So-
Isn't that silly? It doesn't say. It just says. It says 1 a.m. Wednesday and B. Let me see. According to
So it
federal
might be in
officials,
45 minutes.
the entire California coast, including Long Beach, is under a tsunami advisory following a massive 8.8 magnitude earthquake in Russia. An advisory means a tsunami with the potential to generate strong currents or waves that are dangerous to those in or very near the water is expected or occurring, according to the National Weather Service. Okay, so where is
I'm
your
15
thing?
minutes from Long Beach.
Okay, it says, let's see. Move out of the water, off the beach, away from harbors, marinas, breakwaters, bays, and inlets. Be alert to and follow instructions from your local emergency officials because they have more detailed or specific information for your location. If you feel a strong earthquake or extended ground rolling, take immediate protective action such as moving inland or uphill, preferably by foot. Do not go to the shore to observe the tsunami waves. Do not return to the coast until local emergency officials say it's safe to do so. It says officials with the port of Long Beach, which lies in the tsunami hazard area, did not immediately respond. Oh, that's good.
Lovely.
Let's see here.
My first instinct is to go see the water, but I won't.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe you'll bring some shells this way.
Oh yeah. Southern California under a tsunami advisory. That's 3. Let me see.
We haven't
Los
done a
Angeles.
work-
Okay, here, Los Angeles County. Here's something from Los Angeles County. Let's see what this says. Oh, it says we'll be back soon. Sorry for the inconvenience. Our website is currently unavailable. Oh my god.
Well, isn't that special?
Okay, here's something else. It says tsunami watch in place for LA County. Oh, I just lost that. Where did it go? Los Angeles County is under tsunami watch, which was released by the National Weather Service on Tuesday, 5/19. Yeah, but now they said they brought it up to, what is that? The advisory. It was above a watch.
I just go down one street, the streets that's in front of my house. I go down 15 minutes and I'm at the beach. I'm in Long Beach.
Let's see. Cato, do you know where's Cato?
She's in North California.
Oh, she doesn't have to worry about this? She does.
No.
You sure?
Well, she's not in Southern California, and that's where they say it's going to hit. Or they say I don't know. I think she's safe. She's in Northern California. But I have a friend who has
Dinky
a
doesn't
boat
even know
in
what she's
Long
supposed to be
Beach. I
doing.
better call her.
Really? What's she
But I
fighting?
shouldn't call her because she shouldn't go
Well,
down
she's
there.
close to Long Beach here. This says Long Beach, and then it has all this stuff right here. What does that mean?
It goes my city, then it goes Lakewood, then it goes Long Beach.
National Weather Service. Let's see what they're saying.
I didn't get an alert on my phone.
Really?
No, I'm going to go tell my husband, put on the news and see.
Yeah, tell him. Your warning for areas. Let me see here. Tsunami alert.
He's sleeping. Yeah, I didn't get no warning.
Real? I can't believe you guys didn't.
I'll text my brother, see if he got a warning.
Yeah, I. That's weird that you. Sandy called me about it.
But you always say, don't believe everything on the internet.
Yeah, but let's see here.
This makes sense. And my brother ain't answering.
Oh, great. Does Johnny know?
Yeah, he's the one that sent me a thing that said tsunami in Long Beach. Well, he's not answering.
They said it's going to hit. Where is it hitting? Hawaii at 117?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in
Less than an hour.
less than an hour.
It already hit Japan. It was like it already hit some of Japan. Like, it looked like a foot or something, but a foot, it just keeps on coming. Just pours over everything, keeps on coming and coming and coming. You know what I mean? It's not like a 1 foot wave at all.
Yeah, no. Let me see. Let me see if Kato knows where you're gonna find this. Okay, let's see. It's being great to see the thing to see the waves. Yeah, no, would not be. Hi, Jill Z. You're in Southern California. It's best to prepare for the worst, she said, and hope for the best. Well, good luck to you there, Jill Z.
Hey, Donna. Did you get it? I'm okay. I'm a little confused right now. They have
I
a
love you.
tsunami warning for Long Beach. Have you heard that? You have. Did you?
This is the first you heard of it, Gina?
Oh, you're on the boat right now?
She's on a boat.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know if that's a great idea. They said
No,
Steer
it's not a good
clear.
idea.
steer clear of the water, head for the hills.
Who's on a
I-
boat?
Because they didn't send me no warning on my phone.
Oh my gosh.
They sent you one? Oh, you were right. Yeah, well, that there tells you better park that boat or start floating home this way, down the other way.
Oh my gosh, her friend's on a boat.
Yeah, but they're warning people that are off land. I mean inland.
What the heck?
Well, call me when you decide what you're gonna do, so I'll know where to look for you.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna.
yeah, do that if you're able to. Float on in.
Oh my gosh, she's out on the water.
Nice. Okay. Well, hope. I know my friend just checked for the LA alert center and they said, sorry, we're closed or we're not, our system is down. So she don't know what about, people not in Long Beach. Because it did say,
You know, there's a cape in California called Cape Disappointment.
yeah.
Cape Disappointment. Who would want to go there?
All right. Well, I'll be praying for you and then I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye.
What? She's on a boat on the ocean?
She's on a boat in the ocean.
Why?
That's where her and her boyfriend stay when he comes down here from Missouri. And they said she didn't get an alert, but he got an alert. His uncle got an alert. And I said, well, that should be enough. She
He
goes,
should be
yeah.
out of the water. Oh my gosh.
She said, we're really far inland. I go, it doesn't matter. They're warning people that are inland to get outland, get out.
Oh my gosh. She's
She's
not
gonna
scared?
analyze it. That's Vicky's sister. She says she's gonna analyze it and she's gonna
Oh
see
my.
what they're gonna do. It's just so weird to think that that's gonna happen here, but everything else is happening different
Yeah. Did
places.
you know there's a cape called Cape Disappointment?
No, I know there's a truth or consequences.
No, there's a thing that said it was over here about Long going, yeah, and then Cape, yeah. It says routing is available for the entire Long Beach Peninsula, including Cape Disappointment.
I did not know that.
But who would want to go to Cape Disappointment?
Yeah, let's go have fun at Camp
Yeah.
Disappointment.
All right. This is
That is crazy. She's out on the boat.
I can't believe that. That's crazy.
She said she's coming over tomorrow with 5 boxes. I don't know if they're empty packing boxes or
Oh,
boxes of Vicky's stuff, but I told her I'll be here. Float on by. Bring your boat.
I don't think
Wow.
that's safe.
No, that's not safe. The
Oh,
when you get to the beach, if you go straight down Lakewood Boulevard, when you get to the beach, then there's like you're at the beach, but it's just sand for a long ways, and then there's the water. But still, Lakewood Boulevard, that's just one street we got to go to get to the beach, and we'll be in Long Beach. So that water can come right down Lakewood Boulevard.
of course not. Jeanette says, I know. How doesn't this woman know? Isn't she not so scared?
She's not really. She said she's going to analyze it. She said it's calm right there, right now.
Well, in about less than
Yeah.
45 minutes, it's supposed to hit Hawaii.
Okay, and then that will take.
Let's see
Wow.
what's
I
gonna.
just watched a video of people standing on the shore of somewhere, maybe in Alaska or something, and they were watching the waves come bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they just came all the way up on the sand, and those people were just wiped out. I don't suggest standing there, but that's going to be crazy if that happens.
All right, let's see. Here's something. Okay, here's what it says. Let's see. A tsunami advisory was issued for all of the California coast after the 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck off the eastern coast of Russia. According to the U.S. Tsunami Warning Center, the advisory was in effect for the entire west coast, including Washington and Oregon, as well as parts of British Columbia and Alaska. A more severe tsunami warning is in effect for Hawaii, Guam, and the western section of Alaska's Aleutian Islands, where residents have been urged to immediately evacuate. A tsunami advisory is the middle level of the U.S. Tsunami Warning Center 3-tier alert system. There's a watch, advisory, and a warning. And this means that strong currents and dangerous waves are expected and that people should stay off of the beaches. Should a tsunami materialize in California, it would hit the Mendocino County coast at 11:50 p.m. and reach the Los Angeles area by 1 a.m. I think that's your time.
Mendocino, isn't that where Scott Peterson is up there? That's
Is
where
it?
they're. That's up north.
I don't know. Let me see. Then it says, where are California's tsunamis hazard zones? They can extend to bayside and riverside areas relatively far from the Pacific coast. Okay, let's see. And here's Long Beach. Wow. The largest impact is expected in Crescent City in Del Norte County, where waves of up to 5.4 feet are predicted. Crescent City's harbor was destroyed, and one man died in a 2011 tsunami, which was generated from a 9.1 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Japan. Then
I
it
think
said,
that's up north too.
are you in, oh, what about San Luis Obispo?
That's up north for
Waves of
me.
3.8 feet are predicted in Port San Luis and San Luis Obispo County. The rest of California is predicted to see waves of 1.4 feet or less, with waves in Los Angeles less than 1 foot. The earthquake struck off of the eastern coast of Russia. Okay, let's see. A tsunami of 10 to 13 feet hit the Kamchatka Peninsula in Siberia within hours of the earthquake, damaging buildings, including a kindergarten, according to Reuters. Japanese officials advised people to evacuate tsunami-prone areas. Okay, now let's see. Okay, should a tsunami materialize, it would hit Fort Bragg in Mendocino County at 11:50 p.m., Crescent City and Del Norte County at 11:55 p.m. Then in the early hours of Wednesday morning, potential waves would reach Monterey at 12:15 a.m., San Francisco 12:40, Los Angeles Harbor 1:05 a.m., Newport Beach 1:10 a.m., Oceanside and La Jolla at 1:15 a.m. Officials warn that the first tsunami wave might not be the largest. In fact, the first tsunami wave usually is not the largest one, and tsunamis can last for hours.
Wow.
Let's see. In the devastating tsunami of 1964 that hit Crescent City, people were lulled into a false sense of security after a series of smaller waves, and some had returned to start cleaning up when the fourth wave hit. Surges as high as 21 feet above the average low tide smashed the city, washing away 29 city blocks and killing at least 11 people. Officials warn that tsunami waves that seem relatively small, like 6 inches in height, can be destructive. What?
I was going to say, I think Cato is not by Crescent City, but I think Crescent City is up north.
Huh. It says it only takes 6 inches of fast-moving water to knock over an adult and 2 feet of fast-moving water to carry away most vehicles.
Wow.
Strong currents can injure and drown people in or near the water, and damage can destroy boats. Oh boy, she better get out of there. And infrastructure in harbors.
Oh, Donna.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that lady's in a boat.
Yeah, but I mean, I hadn't heard anything about it till right now. At least her husband or her boyfriend got an alert, and they still are in the boat.
Okay, here's another update. It says in the next few hours is when California is going to get hit.
I better text her that part.
Breaking news. Here's this. The tsunami. California coast under tsunami watch. Powerful quake. Two, 25 minutes ago. Let's see here. Okay, here's the tsunami watch in effect for coastal regions. Flooding of coastal regions is possible. Currently evaluating the threat. 8.7, well, it was actually 8.8, wasn't it? Prepare to evacuate. Okay, well, here's from, where's Long Beach? Monterey. Now until further notice, Monterey 12:15 a.m. on the 30th, San Francisco 12:40 on the 30th. Big Sur. Let's see. Tsunami Advisory in effect for the California coast. Let's see. People should avoid the shore and stay out of the ocean until further notice. Do not go to the coast to watch the tsunami. Meteorologists also warn that a tsunami can arrive as a series of waves, which can be dangerous for many hours after the first wave. The surge could last anywhere from 10 to 36 hours. Okay, how close are we to 117? Still got a little bit of time here.
Johnny said he's seen where it said it's going to hit at 1 a.m. But I told him that's New York time, but I doubt it because he's.
Well, it says 117 in Hawaii, right? So that's 117 our time. So we're close to that. We've got
It's 9:35 now.
25 and 17, right? So we have 42 minutes. 42 minutes. I can't believe that woman is on a boat. That's crazy. Let me see here. Okay, let's see here. 10-foot tsunami waves possible in Hawaii, it says. That was.
10, what'd you say?
That's what it just said.
10 foot?
Yes, that's what it just said here.
How about that?
I just said it right here. It just said it. Tsunami warnings have been issued for multiple nations across the Pacific as well as Hawaii and the U.S. Pacific coast. 10-foot tsunami waves are possible for some coasts of the northern Hawaiian Islands. Hawaii's governor has urged residents to immediately evacuate coastal zones. It will not hit one beach. It will wrap around the island, said Governor Josh Green. It's too soon to say how destructive or widespread the tsunami waves will be. Initial waves that hit Japan were smaller than initially forecast, but authorities across the Pacific are urging vigilance and ordering evacuations as the impact may differ between locations. Okay, let's see. Here's, let's look at this.
This is crazy.
Yeah. Waves hit Japan's coastline. Here you go. As, let's see what happened here. Waves hit Japan's coastline as a tsunami warming up to 3 meters has been issued after the 8.7 strong earthquake. It's 8.8. So that's... Tsunami waves. Okay, let's see. Tsunami warning now in effect for the part of northern California coast. The National Tsunami Warning System has upgraded a Tsunami Advisory to a Tsunami Warning for the Northern California coast from Camp Mendocino to Oregon-California border, including Crescent City. Waves of 2 to 5 feet are possible in the warning area, with the first waves expected to arrive around 11:50 Pacific time. 11:50 Pacific time. The rest of the California coast remains under the Tsunami Advisory, with lower wave heights expected. Generally under 1 foot, but strong currents and dangerous coastal conditions are still likely. Crescent City is a particularly vulnerable area that was devastated in 1964 when a tsunami generated by a 9.2 magnitude Alaskan earthquake killed at least 10 people and caused millions of dollars of damage. Residents in coastal areas are urged to stay alert, follow instructions from local officials and monitor trusted sources. Flights are suspended as the tsunami warning triggers evacuations across Hawaii. Tsunami waves reaching 10 feet possible in northern Hawaii.
There's one place on the coast, California coast, where it reached almost 6 feet.
Guests at Disney Resort on Oahu told to move to higher floors. What? Waves over 3 meters could still hit Ecuador and Russia. Ecuador, too. Public safety alert. LA County. Here you go. To tsunami advisory for beaches, ports, and low-lying areas near the coast of Los Angeles starting around 1 a.m. on July 30th. Strong currents and dangerous waves expected in or near here. Yeah, but this is for Binky. Here, Binky, I found it.
Okay.
This is here's the picture of the warning. You should have got this on your phone.
No, I haven't.
LA County OEM tsunami advisory for beaches, ports, and low-lying areas near the coast of Los Angeles County starting at about 1 a.m. on July 30th. Strong currents and dangerous waves expected in or near coastal waters. This could be life-threatening. Watercraft and structures could be damaged. Stay out of the water, away from the beaches and the waterways. Visit alertla.org.
Okay.
You better tell her to get the freak out of the boat.
Yeah, no kidding. Visit alert. Oh, shoot.
alertla.org.
Okay.
Close tab.
Oh, stop.
Let's see what this says. This says, this map, here we go. Preparedness, response, recovery. Oh, you could register for the Alert LA emergency notifications.
Okay. Visit.
alertla.org.
Okay. See what they say.
Let's see here. I wonder how close is the Big Brother house. I wonder if they will tell them. Oh, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
There it is. Tsunami Advisory. General affected areas.
It's a television show video. Big Brother. Big Brother. Okay, let's see. So the jury is deliberating, just so you know, in the James Craig case. And we don't know what's happening over here, and it's how close to 117. No, not my brother's house. Let me see. So we are at 12:43 right now. We are like half an hour away. 12:43, 1:17. Okay. Hello there, Heart Made Wise. Okay, so that is the, we're waiting on Evie to find out if her friend is off that boat.
Calendar, it says to get out of the water now.
Yeah, I don't know why she's in the water. Media release, what does it say? Tsunami advisory in effect for LA County coastline. Okay, here's something else now. Let's see if I can bring this over there. The media release. Tsunami advisory, and that's right below the warning, is in effect for LA County with expected impacts to beaches, harbors, ports beginning around 1 a.m. Wednesday, July 30th. Residents should stay away from beaches and waterways due to strong currents and waves in or near coastal waters. According to the advisory issued by the U.S. Tsunami Warning Center, waves of 1 foot or less are expected to reach Los Angeles beaches and waterways around 1 a.m. The advisory, following an 8.8 earthquake off the eastern coast of Russia, is currently in effect for the entire West Coast. Residents should monitor local news reports and sign up for alerts at alert.la.gov. An advisory is the middle tier of the Tsunami Warning Center's alert system. It means that residents should stay away from beaches and coastal areas because the possibility of flooding and dangerous currents. So you're on the advisory right up here. It's right away from this. Danger. This is dangerous too. Not good.
Hey.
Friend is on a boat. What'd she say?
I text her. I didn't call her.
Oh, 'cause I just found
But-
the media.
I just wanted to get it to her.
Yeah, that's crazy that she doesn't know that.
Well, we never had a tsunami here. I haven't, so I don't know. I mean, there's so many people that live on the beach here too. They got these real old. They used to be hotels. They're really tall, and people now live in there. They're humongous. They're all up on the side of the beach where the sand is. And the houses in Long Beach, some are very nice, but most of them aren't. They're little shacks, kind of.
They're advising people to get very, very high. And some people are probably not taking that the right way.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere to go high in Long Beach. You better just head down here, head north, go to the mountains.
Watch her wait for 10 minutes before it hits. You better be able to run fast.
I better get my shoes on. I got my sandals that flop on.
Do you know where you would go?
I would just go north. That's where I would go. There's tall buildings around here, but I don't know anybody that lives there. Go to the hospital. It's between the beach and my house. And go up to the top floor or go in the parking. Oh, there's a parking structure here. It goes really tall, right down the street. That's where I'm going to go.
Really?
Yeah, that's where I would go. I hope someone don't put their water on down the gutter and make it look like water's coming.
What do you mean?
like somebody's sick, they put their hose out on the street and make it turn on their water flow blast so people down here think, oh my God, look at the water's coming up the driveway. We better run.
There's no running. Remember.
Oh, no running. I thought you said run.
I don't know video. That's what video's saying. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just going to pray.
Have to get up on the roof. You have a 2-story house?
I don't.
No. Have a tree? You have that avocado tree. How high is that?
About as tall as a tall van.
Oh,
Not too tall.
not too tall.
I'm not much of a tree climber. Down by Taco Bell, they have this tree that's really tall, but it has these pointed things come out all over the trunk.
Yeah.
Like they have they're big ball. They look like they're hard, like some kind of a nut, really hard, but they crack open and they're filled with cotton and they go flying around. But if you try to climb that tree, it has these thorns that are probably 5 inches long, really thick. I would hate to have to try to climb that thing.
Yeah. See if I can find out any more updates here. The latest tsunami hits Russia's
Mary has a
islands.
2-story. I'll go to Mary's house. She's in Oregon. I just texted her and told her, be on alert. I don't know where you guys are, but it's supposed to hit Oregon too.
Subway power outage impacts service on several lines in Manhattan. No, my daughter was telling me about that. Okay, 5. Let's see. Who is Eric Christian Olsen's wife? I don't even know who that is. Woman confesses to murder on a doorbell camera. What? They crazy. They crazy. They said new body cam footage shows Brian Koberger being pulled over before the murders. That is not new. That's been out. Oh my gosh. Residents nation. Okay, let's see here. The largest tsunami hits Russia Island and Japan. Let's see.
So it's safe to say it's supposed to hit here at 9:30-ish or 1 a.m.
No, I think it's 1 a.m. for you guys.
Okay. Marianne texts me, you want to go bowling?
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Didn't you see my message? Call your son. He lives in Long Beach. Tsunami warning.
I
She
can't
probably
believe,
didn't even finish reading it.
I can't believe you guys.
Yeah, it's in Hawaii, but it's coming this way.
That didn't hit Hawaii yet.
My husband says it didn't hit Hawaii yet.
Oh my God.
Vicky's
It's
sister's
due
out
to
on
hit
a boat.
Hawaii in a few minutes.
It's going to hit Hawaii in a few minutes.
Yeah, 24 minutes.
In 24 minutes, it's going to hit. And it's supposed to hit here at 1 a.m. And I called Vicky's sister, and she's out on a boat in Long Beach.
Good. You keep it coming.
What do you say?
Good. She can film it.
Oh,
He woke up on the wrong side of the bed again.
oh boy.
Ay, 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 ay.
All right, let's see what this is now. Yeah,
I can't.
okay.
Good night, I love you.
All right, let's see here. The imminent threat is for Alaska and areas near the quake. When is this from? Potential tsunami waves. Yeah, but that's okay. Hawaii.
I would love to be able to fly over it.
Oh no,
Really high fly up there.
I would want to be.
Yeah, it's bad enough when they have those videos of when it hit somewhere really bad. I mean, the alarms were going off and people were running for the hills, and it still got them. You better fly out here. We could go be picking up seashells tomorrow.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, let's see. Powerful quake in Russia. Tsunami. Okay. It's crazy. So we have to see 117. What happens? Let's see. Tsunami. Hawaii. Come on, give us the live update. Let's see this. Let's look at the live updates. Live updates. Powerful waves strike Japan and Russia. Okay. Larger swells 10 minutes ago. Larger swells hit Japan. 16 minutes ago. 44 minutes ago, tsunami warning issued for parts of China. 53 minutes ago, a series of powerful waves. Okay. The Philippines warns residents of possible tsunami waves. 10:21 p.m. Eastern, first waves hit Hokkaido in Japan and Russia's Kuril Islands. 10:32, Oregon officials say small tsunami expected to reach the state's coastline. 10:33 p.m. Russian scientists call the earthquake a unique event. 10:34 p.m. Eastern Time. Japanese nuclear power plants stop work. 10:38 p.m. Eastern. New Zealand warns of strong and unusual currents and unpredictable surges along its coastlines. They just said New Zealand before it was safe. 10:58 p.m. Tsunami waves detected at multiple points on Japan's Pacific coast. 11:05 p.m. Tsunami alert in Japan complicates transportation. 11:10 p.m. Connections restored in Russian peninsula hit hard by the earthquake. 11:17 p.m. The strongest quake in over a decade. 11:22. 900,000 people under evacuation advisories in Japan. 11:30. Mexico's Navy warns Pacific coast to anticipate tsunami waves. 11:30, tsunami warning sirens blare in Honolulu. Okay, that was 11:30. Then 11:46, tsunami forecast to hit parts of Vancouver Island, British Columbia. 11:54, United States National Weather Service warns people against going to the coast to look at tsunami waves.
This light on behind you tonight.
It's all right. 11, it's fine. 11:55, Hawaii authorities set up evacuation shelters at schools and community centers. Then let's see here. Let me. Oh, it's okay. Then turn it off. It's fine.
Turn it off.
It doesn't matter. 1 second ago, lines form at Honolulu gas stations. Larger swells hit Japan. That's 13 minutes ago. It said a tsunami. Let me see here. Jimmy, that's crazy. Tsunami, let me see, where did I just... Yeah, larger swells. A tsunami of 60 centimeters, 2 feet, arrived at Hamanaka, town of the northern Japanese island of Hokkaido, and Kuji Port on the main island, up from earlier tsunami of 1.3 feet. So they're up to 2 feet. That's in Japan. And then there are long lines at the gas stations in an inland neighborhood near downtown Honolulu with standstill traffic, even in areas away from the shoreline. One Texaco gas station closed early so that workers could go home. The workers set out cones at pumps and turned away motorists. Someone, Jimmy Markowski, on a family vacation from Hot Springs, Arkansas, ended up at the closed Texaco station after fleeing the Waikiki Beach Resort in a caravan of 3 cars carrying 15 people. Said, all we're trying to do is figure out what we're going to do for the next 3 to 4 hours. We've got water, we've got some stacks. We're going to stay elevated. This is our first tsunami warning ever, so this is all new to us. Honolulu resident KLA stopped at the station after spending more than an hour what would normally be a 12-minute drive from his home near the coast. He was trying to get to his grandfather's house further inland. I've always tried to be a little bit more cautious because it's better to be safe than sorry. See what else we got. Come on. Live updates. Powerful waves. Straight Japan. Tsunami warning now. Okay, let's see here. Tsunami warning. Okay, Hawaii authorities set up evacuation shelters at schools and community centers. Lines are forming at the gas stations. See what else we can find out. Tsunami warning sirens blare in Honolulu. $900,000 people under evacuation advisories in Japan. Okay, here we have another 44 seconds ago. This is a small tsunami waves forecast to hit Vancouver. A tsunami of less than 30 centimeters under 1 foot was forecast to hit parts of Vancouver Island in Western Canada late Tuesday. The British Columbia Provincial Emergency Preparedness Agency said multiple waves over time were expected on the British Columbia coast. The officials said local governments should consider evacuating marinas, beaches, and other areas near the ocean. Let's see what's going on. These people must have seen the same tsunami videos that I have, the ones that want to go and try, the ones that want to go try to watch. Oh, must not have seen the ones you've seen. Sometimes it takes days for the waves to reach, and then the earth crust snaps, bends back, causing more. Okay, so now let's go to You Warned Us All. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, video? You warned us all. Hang on, I'm trying to get... So it is 1:04. We have 13 minutes. 13 minutes to see what happens here. Keeps trying to find her husband. Oh gosh, impossible, Sassy. That's a true story. That yes, I always think about that when that impossible. I told a bunch of you to watch that too. Okay. Let's see here. Bink, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were gone.
No.
Okay, let's see.
So you said seconds?
No, 13, what did I say? 13, what do we have? 11 minutes.
Okay.
11 minutes.
Everybody's grass out here is dead. I mean, our grass was so green last week.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
Sandy said. Hers is like scorched.
Yeah, it is. And I told my husband it's because he cut it too low, but he said it's not. It's dry underneath. It's dead.
Yeah. Where did I put my thing? That I need that to do that. I'll write that down again. I remember. Water plants. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got here. What else if this is going to update again? Come on. All right, hold on a minute. We got another thing here. Tsunami sirens sound in remote California city. The small Northern California community of Crescent City turned on its tsunami sirens to warn residents about possible waves. You are hearing tsunami siren. We are under a tsunami warning. Please stay away from beaches and waterways. A predicted wave may hit. What?
Is Kate O live right now?
Oh, why is she there? Is she near there?
She's in Northern California, yeah.
Oh boy. Kato, what are you doing? Okay, 11:55 p.m. We are waiting on additional information about any level of evacuation. Read a post from the City Hall Facebook account. The city in rural Northern California has roughly 6,000 residents. A tsunami in 1964 caused by an earthquake in Alaska. Where did we just go here? I don't know what the heck just happened. Something just happened. But
Wonder if we even have a tsunami warning siren.
okay, hold on. We've got some new things now. Hawaii governor says state is ready for evacuations. Ready for them? I think you should
Should
probably
they be gone already?
Hawaii Governor Josh Green said data from Midway Atoll, which is part of the way between Japan and Hawaii, measured tsunami waves from peak to trough of 6 foot. He said the waves hitting Hawaii could be bigger or smaller, and it was too early to tell how large they would be. A tsunami of that size would be akin to 3-foot wave riding on top of the surf, he said. This is a longitudinal wave with a great force driving down the shoreline and into land. Green said Black Hawk helicopters have been activated and high water vehicles were ready to go in case authorities need to rescue people, but please do not put yourself in harm's way. Okay. Okay, what is going on here? Sorry if I missed saying hi. Hi, 61. Hi, Renee Gooden. Where will the people in Hawaii go? They've got to go inland and up. They're going to shelters. They have schools and various shelters. Can you imagine spending all that money to go to Hawaii on vacation
Oh God.
and then have a tsunami and have to be evacuated? Oh my gosh. Some people save their whole lives for that.
What about if you're on a cruise ship?
Oh yeah. Hey, well, how about they mention that? Well, are there any cruise ships out that way? Oh, there's Alaskan cruise ships.
They're right in Long Beach. That's where you get on, is in Long Beach. Or going across to Catalina, that'd be a wild ride. Because it's already bumpity when you go.
Huh. I don't know. Jen says, so scary. 5 stories high, 5-story high. I don't know what video is talking about. Let me see if there's any other updates. 5. Did your friend get off that boat?
She did not. She never wrote me back. I told her, you've got to get out of the boat. But she didn't write me back. Marianne finally called her son, and he said he's not worried about it. They're on the second floor. But they're really close to the water. Oh boy.
Okay, let's see. Tsunami warning. Let's see. 10-foot tsunami waves possible in Hawaii. Oh my gosh, it's 1:13, 4 minutes. heavy traffic leaving downtown Honolulu. Okay, let's see. See, go to that. What is? Oh, I know what it is. What's going on with this? Come on. What are they doing here? How come they're not updating this? It's 11:14. I mean, it's 1:14, 1:15. Let's see. What the heck? Let me go here, over here to Twitter. One hour ago, let's see. Minutes ago. Twitter account. Let's see. Can't see anything that's. What time is it? It's 1:16 now. "55 minutes ago, they had a tune-in press conference. Let's see. First impact. They keep saying. 1:17. Okay, let me go back to AP. We haven't had an update in 9 minutes. Okay, let's see. Tsunami triggered for Hawaii. Da, da, da. Okay. Okay, trying to see when this is going to. It's 1:18, so it's a minute after.
Get up here.
Everybody must be trying to get on this site because it's. Okay, let's see if it's going to let us get on now. Live updates. Did anybody hear anything? Because I can't find anything. Need to call my mom. Okay. What's the matter, Jeanette?
Act like you could do it.
They're having a vacation
God.
at Bali. Wait, who is? What's going on? Hold on a minute. What's Jeanette upset about here? Let me see. Good night, Renee Gooden. Oh my gosh, my sister's with her husband and kids in Indonesia. Really? Oh, I hope they're okay.
Okay. Okay, well, he dogged me and here we sit. Yeah, because he only has half of it anyways.
Okay.
No. Okay. Bye.
Who's that? Your friend on the boat?
No.
You didn't hear from her?
Nope. The last thing she said was, ha 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 ha.
How, I can't believe that. That's horrible because
I know, they're like sitting right in the water. That's really bad.
how could she be? She's on like a houseboat?
They have 5 boats. I'm not sure what boat she's on right now, but they're spending the night, so it's, I
Oh
guess
my
it's
gosh. I'm surprised. Okay, Captain Lee.
yeah, the way the weather is lately, I would take this real serious.
I know. I just can't believe she would just be on a houseboat and just not even listening.
Yeah, her boyfriend's leaving tomorrow to go back to Missouri, and she'll bring me some boxes tomorrow. And I'm like, get out of the water.
Does she have another place to go?
Yeah, she has a house.
Oh.
It's in Whittier. It's away from the water. But like I said, her boyfriend's leaving tomorrow. He might be leaving tonight if they
Yeah,
don't
I
get out.
know. They might be both leaving tonight. Gosh.
She is as cool as a cucumber right now. I don't see how she could. I would be shiting my pants.
Yeah.
But like I said, we never have tsunamis out here. We don't hear about this kind of stuff, really.
Right. And let's see now here.
They'll learn.
They haven't had
But
enough. 15 minutes.
I
Yeah.
just think it's weird. I didn't get an alert, but some people got alerts.
You got to sign up. They said sign up for the alert on that site that I gave you.
Oh, I thought it was like
Alert.la.
I thought it was like an Amber Alert. They automatically just send
Oh,
it out.
you would think so.
Yeah, because who would think we need to sign up for a tsunami alert? You know?
I don't know why they haven't updated, and it's 124.
Okay, I'm gonna sign up right now and see what the heck they're doing.
Tsunami waves hit Hawaii. First, tsunami waves hit Hawaii first. Wait, hold on a minute. What is this? That's an hour ago. Tsunami alerts triggered for Hawaii. I don't see that. Tsunami warning for Hawaii. Why don't we hear this? Ten-foot waves, 30-foot waves. Hawaiians have been warned. They brace for a wraparound. Let me see. Hawaii governor says state is ready for evacuations. That's was already there. Oh my gosh, my mom called me back. My sister changed her vacation. She is now in Spain. Okay, well then she's okay and safe, right? That's good though. I have a thing against what? Huge floodwaters, scary as heck. Yeah. Okay, well, glad about your sister's not in danger there. That's good. Let's see. Hawaiians have been warned about wraparound waves that are set to hit the islands after a series of massive earthquakes off Russia triggered tsunami warnings. There have been reports of traffic jams as people followed orders to find higher ground amid the threat of destructive waves hitting within hours. Hawaii Governor Josh Green pleaded on X for locals to please take this very seriously and urged people to evacuate. Do not risk being out at all near the shoreline. My goodness. Okay. See if I don't know why they're not updating this. Let's see. Come on. How could you not update this? Let me try this. World weather. What is going on with this? Live tsunami warning. Not updating about if they hit Hawaii. Did anyone hear if they hit Hawaii? Strongest earthquake. Let me see here. News about tsunami warning. Oh my gosh, go back. Oh, it's here. Police officers trying to evacuate a beach. Okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm not going to have a nutcase show on, okay? I'm not. Not gonna have like where I can't get a word in or anything like that. I'm not. I'm not gonna have like craziness. Okay, let me see now. Hello. Hello. Oh, but she had plans to go to Bali, Indonesia. Oh, well, at least her plans changed there, Jeanette. That's good. But I thought it was Bali. Well, that's good, Jeanette, that she's not in that.
Hey, Ramblers.
Hey. Let me see now. I'm trying to find.
Sometimes, Carolyn, what people don't understand is that that first earthquake is just one. It's just one of many that'll come. And that's what people should actually worry about. Like, people always worry about the first one, the biggest one, the largest one, right? But what comes behind that is worse. It's actually worse. Flooding and people hurting. It's like I tried to tell y'all earlier, it's like a ripple effect. That's not the best wording for it, a ripple effect, but it matters, because that's how it happens. The Earth's crust is bending and snapping. And then a couple days later, there's worse. And people don't even think about that or acknowledge it sometimes. And that's what I was trying to say.
Did your friend answer you, Bink? You're on mute, Bink. Yeah. What to make of all these weather events? Yeah, I know, right, Super Chat? Hey, Julianne Gonzalez. Where's Julianne Gonzalez? Oh, there she is. How are you, Julianne? How are you, Julianne? Julianne. Binky, where'd you go?
Right here.
Hi, Mary Warren. Aftershocks can absolutely compound damage. Yeah. Mary Warren. Haven't seen Scooter.
I haven't talked to her. I don't know when's the last time I talked to her.
I talked,
She's
well,
okay. She's eating all my popcorn.
you missed church on Sunday. Church group. We were
I
there.
know.
She was there. We were there.
We were at the funeral for Raymond.
Right.
Hi, video.
Hey, dear.
Did anybody hear the wave? It was supposed to hit at 117. I don't see it yet.
They really are, Miss Kathy. Oh, sorry, Mary. My apologies. They really are connected. Because when the earth crust shifts like that, and that level of a high of a magnitude, it could be days later. Like, people would be sitting on the beach days later, and the water comes rushing in, and people would be like, I was just on vacation. I mean, that's the truth. Days later. It could be like 2 or 3 days later, and it could happen. And sometimes the large earthquakes trigger a smaller one that can cause more harm than the bigger one.
Now I was in a panic, and now I just need to get some tea. Okay, Jeanette. Yeah, calm down and get some tea. That's good.
It's not about us, it's about the earth shifting tectonic plates. You know, I brought up a name earlier. I won't put his name out there. I brought up a name earlier. But he's been teaching us for years about this. And people didn't listen. I'm not saying he's a genius, but I'm just saying, you know, to pay attention to details and facts.
What's that?
If we don't have no control over our earth, then we need to be knowing about it. We need to be aware and present, because it could matter. I mean, depending on where you live, it could very well matter.
Hi, Cato. You're back. Sorry I had to get a hold of my daughter driving up the Bay Area to tell her not to come. She was already crossing the Richmond Bridge. Okay, so you're telling her
Well,
not to come.
You did your due diligence, just in case something happens.
But what about you, Cato? Do you have to evacuate?
Sometimes we worry about others more than ourselves.
Um,
You don't have to translate, Julianne. You don't. It's something different. We live on a planet that's spinning around millions of miles per hour. And sometimes our planet, it just shifts for no reason. I say no reason, but there's reasons.
Let me see. Mary Warren. I can't believe they don't have the update on this thing. This wave. Julianne.
I get what you're saying, though, Julianne. I do. I got it.
Still nothing. There's a jet or something outside.
Let's all just be honest. There's so much going on right now.
It is a jet. That's strange. Okay, Hawaii under evacuation. Come on. They haven't updated the live update in 31 minutes.
Hey, mother of Chris.
Let me see here. All right, let's see. What is going on? Hi, Murder Crows. Let's see.
That's why it's important, Julianne, we all stay safe. And I mean that with my whole heart. Tornado, hurricane, tsunami, it's alright. But we gotta stay safe and watch our backs. 'Cause there's more worse than out there than that. A lot worse.
All right, Murder Crows, since we are waiting for this, we'll do this until I can't find the update yet.
Why people are snapping off, I don't know. But
Delhi and see what happens. Do the
Carolyn,
Delhi.
you should be looking up in the sky by your house because of those aquarids or alpha capricornids.
Oh,
It
not.
looks like it says Skywatch alert, July 29th and 30th. Peaking together for a rare celestial show. It says you should be able to see them in most parts of the world,
Well, that would be by you too.
except the northern hemisphere. With minimal light. That's you.
you talking about the planets aligning?
That's not what they called it. I called it the Skywatch alert. The skies light up with the Delta, aquarids, and Alpha Capricornids. They're green and yellow and orange.
Wow.
It's too bright out here to see anything.
I disagree. If you go out in the backyard, look up, you can see me coming.
I'm gonna go outside and see.
What murder?
I assure you
Think
can.
so.
And if you don't see anything, see the northern star. Our mother taught us about it. And so she
I better
spoke.
check the time first.
It's just right to the right of the moon. All you gotta do is look. It's not hard. Very heavy, but not hard. And I do feel there's more coming. That's my own personal opinion. Nothing to do with Carolyn or this channel. I think there's more coming. That earthquake wasn't for a reason. It's been like, I know people want to bring up Japan and names, but I think there's something else coming.
There's always something coming.
And I don't know if it's because of the way people try to work in the background. Like, I don't know that answer. I don't. I want all the answers, but that's fine that I can't have them all. But I think there's something different going on. It's been almost 100 years since an earthquake rattled the earth like that. And I think there could be some smaller earthquakes that could be worse. And when you're living on the coast, as some of us like to say, a place surrounded by water, we gotta get away. It matters. I do think it does matter. I think it all has relevance. And if that doesn't apply to you, that's fine. It's fine. It's okay. But I think it all matters. I think the earth-shifting crust like that is a big statement. And I do think there'll be ripple waves. That's not the proper wording for it, but I think there'll be other waves to come. I do. We all talk about love and compassion. Spirit, I don't know. What do you want to call it? It's not even religion. It's like believing in yourself when everybody else or everything else wants to break you down. It's different. It's very different. And I do pay attention. I do. That's why there's literally, you got F-16s flying over the ocean right now to watch the waves. Which is crazy. Could you imagine the people that got to be rescued off the water alone? Nobody does. But I do. And so do you. And we go to sleep with these thoughts. And we think about it. What can I do to help someone else today? What can I do to be a better person, a better human? And I'll leave you with that.
Magician.
It's not easy. It's not easy. No, it's not magic, murder. I don't perform magic. I do like to dance from time to time, but no, I'm not that either. But I do like to go out on trails and try to find them. You know, the kind that stab two parents in the heart? I don't know what's going on with all of us. I think just more love and compassion, Carolyn. What do you think?
I don't know. I think a lot of people, mental health care, major
I don't
mental
even know
health care
about
for people that
that. That's
need
one
it.
thing.
They're not
That's
getting
one
the
thing.
health care that they need. They really do need to be evaluated and treated.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. Just this very forum, just YouTube. I have been involved with so many mentally ill people on this forum alone. There's a really mental illness like prevalent on this forum. It's crazy.
It is.
So many borderlines, and people that just try to cause you trouble. They love bomb you, and then they have a perceived slight, and then they go completely off the edge.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just stopping short of actually causing you harm, which they've already caused you harm.
Well, they do cause harm. Yeah, they do cause it. It's not just to me. There's been many creators who have said the same thing. It's borderlines are one of the worst. They love bomb the crap out of you, and then there's a perceived slight, and then they just go crazy the other way, and there's no in between. They love or they hate. There's no in between.
It's not gun control, Super Chat Cat. And we gotta be, what's the wording?
Well, look at that super
We have,
chat.
we have to be
They're using
aware.
knives. They're using knives where in Australia and
Right,
in the UK where they have
right,
gun control, and they're using knives and they're using other things. So
right.
it's
That's what I was fixing to get to. It's different. I think she meant, I think she meant just take care of folks and get it done. But that's not always the answer either. Sometimes people do need help. And I don't mean just locked in a cell for a couple weeks.
not a cell. They need mental health care. They really need
Right.
intervention.
Alright, so give us some updates on what's going on.
Oh, let me see. There's not. I don't know. There was no update the last time I looked. Let's see.
And to be fair, Super Cat Chat, to be fair, I do agree with you to a certain level. A certain level. But that's not the answer to everything.
Nearly 2
It's
million
not.
people are under evacuation advisories in Japan. Is the latest news. They didn't say anything about that wave that hit Hawaii, that was supposed to hit Hawaii. If it did, if it didn't, they haven't said anything about it. So crazy, they didn't say anything. Um,
Tough topics, huh, Mary? Very tough topics. And there's lots of planes and copters flying right now, just to be clear. Coast Guard's out, everybody's out.
Okay. Let's see. Where's
I
that?
remember this happened a couple years ago. I think it was 2016, I think. And they was dropping the rice bags. So people could make rice with no boiling water. Now you wouldn't think that would ever happen in our lifetime, right? How do you drop bags of rice? Right near where people are sleeping, just so they can eat. And it happened.
Where are you? He's in your yeah. He's by you, Jillian. Think you guys
It's
live in the
fine,
same
Carolyn.
state.
It's alright. It's alright, Carolyn. It's okay.
No, she lives in the same state, I believe.
She does. She lives right down the road from me when I'm home, but I'm not home. She actually lives right down the road, and we've never met. I remember a couple years ago, there was this guy that tried to hurt this old woman going to get a Coke from the gas station. That's all she was doing. She had dementia. She went to the gas station. She wanted a Coke. But she knew she wanted that Coke. But, you know, she had dementia. And I'm not talking about Julianne.
Oh,
I'm talking about a couple years ago. I remember her very clearly. There was no way in hell I was going to let anybody hurt that woman. She only had one job, to go get her Coke and go back home. Pay her bills and taxes. That's it. She had no other job. In her mind, she's thinking about a lot of things probably. I don't know about those things. I wasn't thinking about those things. But I was there. It mattered. You get that woman back to the house safe. And so when we talk about warnings, floods, tsunamis, earthquakes, haters, trolls, etc., it matters. I live right down the road from her, Carolyn.
mm-hmm.
Never met her. Never asked to. Never spammed her phone, asking to figure out where she lived. Do I care? Yes, I care. Very much so. But at the same time, I didn't go out forth trying to hurt people. Like, I wasn't a hater and a troll like that. Never was I.
Pinky?
Nor will I shall be. Like, this stuff happened a couple years ago with the weather. And it really does matter to me that y'all be safe. Because if you don't pay attention, you're gonna say, how can you say later on you didn't get the warning when all you gotta do is watch the weather?
Yeah, but sometimes people are like, I was out all day, and then Sandy told me. She called me a minute, and I got in the house, and she's like, da 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 da. I didn't know because I was out. I was unplugged all day.
Nah, I'm good, Murder of Crows. I've read a lot of books, but I don't read stuff like that. And even if I did, I wouldn't admit to it. It's
Heavy.
not
Yeah.
it's not dark and dramatic, murder. It's really not, dear. It's not dark and dramatic. It's the reality of our lives. Like, we go to work every day, right? In some way or form, whether it be whatever you want to call it. We go to work and we serve and we help others. We give compassion and love and kindness, faith, hope, and respect. And and somehow there's all these people in the background trying to break it down to a different level that it's not. And no, Murder of Crows, I'm not picking on you, dear. I love you very much so. I was just commenting back. So don't take it personally. I really don't do dark and dramatic. I've got enough drama in my life as it is.
Okay.
And in truth, I try to share love and light, not darkness and dramatism. Dramatism is everywhere, around every corner. I actually try to promote light and love. I try my best. Sure, I may not be doing the best job I can, but I try. I'm just one person, Murder, so I'll look into what you said. I really will take note of that.
I don't know.
But
It doesn't say. It's so crazy. It doesn't say.
I've done audio books and novels, just so you know, Murder. Both. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying I've done both.
I don't see anything on that, but let me see. It says, okay, where have the tsunami alerts been issued around the world? Russia, Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines, China, Hawaii, Guam, Tonga, California, Alaska, Oregon, Washington, British Columbia, Mexico, Peru, and Ecuador. Powerful wave washed past a building in Russia. Let's see, they've washed away fishing boats.
Okay. I agree with you to an extent, Murderer, right? To an extent, I agree with you. Very much so. Money pays bills, but money don't break us. And that's sometimes where evilness comes into play. Because people want to use your talents to serve themselves. Which I'm not going to quote religious beliefs. I'm not. It's not the time or hour. But and people use a lot of those quotes to try to get us lured into their world. And I don't want to be in that world. where people are doing things they shouldn't be doing. They really shouldn't be. And you know some of the names I'm talking about. Richard Allen, Lori Vallow. I could go on and on. How they use the
Debbie Two Scooter.
simplicity
Debbie Two Scooter.
of love. Stop it, Carolyn. Now she's gonna come back in the chat and beat us both up.
Well, we don't know what she's doing right now. She's not here.
We do.
We
We
really
know.
don't. We don't know what
We know
she's doing.
Scooter's wrangling them snakes.
She could be eating a hamburger or she could be doing something else.
She's wrangling a snake. And it's not Dave's fault. He just wanted a snake farm.
Test, Julie Nadalis. I see you. Testing. Well, it's 2:00 and it didn't tell us. And I have to go to bed because I have to go out of town tomorrow and a couple of days. So I'm going to bid you lovely people adieu. I'm joking. Jen Creel, come on. I'm sure Scooter's up to very good things.
Love you, Carolyn.
Oh,
Ouch.
wait,
I
you
said,
don't.
I love you. If you don't see me, I might float by.
Oh no, wait a second. You're not going anywhere. You're on the Zoom. She could be chopping meat to make hamburgers. She could be, Murder of Crows. She could be doing very innocent things. She could be making cheese balls. I don't know.
Make
But
it yellow
anyway,
big.
I will see you guys. Love you. God bless. And I'll see you tomorrow, I hope, sometime. I'll have to check
Bye,
in with you.
y'all.
Wait, no, you
Hit
stay.
the like button.
Uh-oh, hold on
Hit
a
the
minute.
like button. Become a member.
Hold
And
on a
join
minute.
the Zooms.
What did I do here?